Nairobi is the hub of Eastern Africa,
Yeah.
and many other brands were here before us, both international as well as well-recognized local brands. So yes, it was maybe overdue, but it's never too late, and now we are here, and we want here to stay, and also to further spread as soon as there will be opportunities to do so.
Right. Talking of, you know, other brands being there before you coming brings us to the question of competition, because everybody is busy trying to woo their clients and customers, and as they do that, I want to read your mind on what Mövenpick is actually doing as far as strategies are concerned. I know sometimes it's wise to keep some of your cards, you know, close to your
Hidden.
chest. Yes, but I want to hear what sort of strategies do you have to actually counter this competition? Because there are international brands here. Others are coming to acquire other local hotels here to actually compete for the same clientele. How are you positioning yourselves?
No, it's true. The competition is stiff, and as you say, more to come, and also in this area in Westlands. So it's not going to get easier. There's two things. One, we have really quite unique spaces. As I mentioned before, the meetings and event spaces are really different from other hotels. So that already is competitive advantage. Our guest rooms are really big, 46 square meters. So that also gives a nice add-on, let's say. The second factor is the team and the service you deliver. What we do when, of course, you have the selection process, etc., which is quite thorough, then it's never perfect, because that's how it is here or anywhere. And then the staff goes through a 3-day introduction program, so to really get to know Mövenpick and the expectations, and also get to know the hotel, etc. A strong focus on making moments, so really expect the unexpected, to surprise the clients with what they did not expect. Right. So, and I dare to say that we have done quite well so far in terms of guest service, and that's not me saying, that's the feedback we can collect on our system called Trust You, or on Google, on TripAdvisor. Not everything is perfect, and there are some there's constructive criticism, definitely, and which we take on board, discuss it with the team in order to further improve.
Right, and that point definitely touches more on the aspect of staffing, which is very important, getting the right kind of people to actually give these customers that come here that perfect experience that they need. And so talk to me about how difficult or how easy it was for you, because some of those in this industry, you know, especially when they're starting off, they would always complain of having gone through a lot of challenges. Do you, or did you, get to a point where you would want to bang your head on the table and say, these people, you know, as far as their quality of service provision is concerned? Was this a concern? Was this a challenge for you?
You see the scar on my forehead here?
Yes.
No, that's a very old one. That's 45 years old.
Yeah.
You know, you have challenges everywhere. And now, I have to say, and also for me, this is first time Africa. I've been in different parts of the world, in almost all the continents where I worked, but it's always a new experience. And first of all, the Kenyans are very friendly by nature. The English is very good as well. So these are already factors which makes it much easier. There are several good hotel schools as well in Nairobi. Plus, quite some Kenyans also have traveled abroad, have acquired experience, be it in the Middle East or in other African countries. So you find a group of people that comes with quite a strong background, actually. Again, the friendliness, and which is attitude, so the attitude is there. The skills level is actually quite good. So it was a bit like taking here and there raw diamonds and polish it up, and then off we go. Then of course, like everywhere, it's important to keep on refreshers, to continue with trainings, etc. But I have to say I'm very pleased with the quality of people I could find here in Kenya.
Right.
Yes.
I'm sure your staff is proud and happy to hear that when you say that about them. But you talk of polishing, you talk of training, this stuff once they get on board. But there's this thing that always happens quite often when a new entrant comes into the market. What they do is, when they don't find it easy to get the proper staff, the easiest shortcut is to poach.
Yes.
Is to just look around and see who has actually polished their diamonds, and they're looking and they're shining brighter, and they would easily just go and offer them some extra money, slightly higher than what they're being paid, so that they can have them on board. What is your general take on this as far as players in the industry? How much of a challenge do you think this is posing? Is it the right way for creating a sustainable industry when it comes to staffing?
You know, if you build your staff base based purely on benefits, it's not long lasting, because whoever joins you for a few shilling more, when the next offer comes, he or she will move on and jump again. So of course you have to be reasonably attractive in terms of benefits, and I think there we are quite well placed, a good average, I would say. But then you need to make sure that actually your team is happy at work. So you need to create that engaging working climate, which really makes the team feel part of it. And even if next door's another hotel opened and said, look, I pay you 5,000 shilling more, whatever it is, just to say a number, that they said, no, actually, I'm happy where I am, because there's engagement, I'm well treated, I'm treated with respect, I'm being listened to, etc. So you need to create that loyalty. You will never, you know, in hotel business it's normal that you move around, and it's also, especially if you're a bit younger, it's important, because in each place you learn different things, and that's how you build your skills and experience.